Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I am Rue. Yes, I'm in a bathing suit. I am on my way out to the river, but first we are going to be doing my first impressions with the Ladybugglow Flora Mist Palette. I was kindly sent this in PR. I am so unbelievably grateful. We also have the Verbena lip gloss, and we're going to be playing with these today. It's just going to be one quick look, the look you see right here. We're gonna create it together, and then yeah, I'll give you kind of my first impressions on how I'm feeling about the new palette and the gloss. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop in. Alrighty guys, so for my first look playing with the Flora Mist, I'm thinking I want to do a cut crease. I have been so into cut creases lately. I did like I did one on Thursday and Friday for work, and I've just been really into doing cut creases lately, so they're definitely going to become one of my main like makeup looks again. So I'm just gonna start with some tape. I'm gonna bring you guys in a little bit closer because I hate when you can see my mirror. Just trying to get you situated so it doesn't block my lights either. I think right about there will be okay. I'm so excited. I didn't think I would get to play with this palette until tomorrow because I have a very busy day ahead of me, so I wasn't going to film. I was just going to throw a look together, but I did of course want to film my first impressions of this, so I was going to save it. But I actually woke up a little bit earlier than I expected to. So we're going to film today. I'm so happy. We're going to start with my Morphe eye primer. Alright, so to start, we're going in with my Morphe eye primer. And I'm just going to pop that all over the eye, of course. So today, I'm doing a river float. As of when I'm filming this, it's Saturday. I know it's probably going up on, if I had to guess, the Wednesday after. Just because I pre-filmed for tomorrow because I'm going to have such a busy day today that I won't have time to like get something fresh up. I usually pre-film my videos a little bit because I don't necessarily have time at exactly the needed times to get things posted if I wanted to post like within a day or two. So I like to do pre-filming for that reason. But yeah, I'm going on a river float. We used to do it every single year, but unfortunately the past couple of years, the forest fires have made it not open, so we haven't been able to go. It was either the forest fires or too much rain, and then the river was an unsafe like level. This year I'm really surprised the rain hasn't had it closed because we had so much rain where I live this year, like more than I've seen in years. I've only had this much rain, and I don't even know if it was this much, but the last time I had a lot of rain, it was somewhere close to when we first bought the house, like within the first year or two, and we've been here for about 8 years. So I'd say it happens every like 6 years or so where we get a pretty stormy year. And this year that seems to be what we're experiencing. I'm gonna start, I have to go in with this acid yellow shade. So we're gonna start with that one. And I just wanna run it all along this inner part of the lid and crease. This shade is called Spring, by the way. So yeah, this is going to be the first year in a while that we're able to do our river float. I met one of my friends, like we started getting close about 3 years ago. I think I met her maybe 4 years ago, but we started getting quite close about 3 years ago, and she always heard about our iconic river floats, and this is the first year she finally gets to come with us to do it. Who knows, maybe this year will be more chill than previous years. Kind of hoping, because the last time we did it was crazy. We tried to bring my dog, and my best friend came with us, and basically my partner walked a little bit ahead, and my dog is very attached to both of us, so she like ran after him, but I had the leash, and it kind of like clotheslined my friend, and she fell backwards and like hit her head and started like seizing. It was pretty crazy. She's a big old goofball, and accident prone. So at first I didn't take her seriously and I started kind of laughing. And then I realized it was serious, and we were like at a weird part of the river, like on a riverbank, and we had to get like emergency help there, and it was a wild ride going into Salvia. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. And then we kind of like, we had a pretty big group and we kind of all got split up and we're on our own little journey. So while I was dealing with that with some of my friends, some of my other friends were like, one like dropped a phone on a train track and had to like get it off because the train was coming at them. I think my brother just like went to Subway because there was like a small town if you go up the river and like walk for a while. So I think he just randomly found a small town and went to Subway. A couple of people just kind of chilled, stayed on the float, and then yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. So I'm really hoping it's not that eventful this time. Yeah, but I think it'll be fun nonetheless. I'm pretty hyped. I really like these shades together. So yeah, today we are doing our first river float in quite a few years, which is really, really exciting. I worked yesterday and it was so sweet because I work in like a optometrist clinic and I was helping someone with glasses. Sorry, it's early. My voice is a little raspy. Do I want to do the red or the gray on the outer edge? Kind of want to maybe try this shade out. So let's go in. What are you? Haze. Ooh, that's pigmented. Yeah, so I was helping someone with glasses and I had my makeup done, and for glasses you have to kind of measure where the pupils sit. So we were making eye contact, I was dotting her glasses, and she's like, you should do like makeup for a side, like a side hustle. So I told her, I was like, I actually do like make content for makeup, and she's like, wow, that's so cool, like good for you. And it was just a very nice interaction. It always feels nice when people see things that I'm passionate about and tell me that like it's something I should pursue. It's the same feeling when I do my woodworking, when people are like, wow, like I can see, like I can tell that you love doing this, things like that. Even though I've taken kind of a step back from that for a little bit, it just drained me how hard I was working on it for so long. So I kind of took a bit of a step back from that for a bit. I'm sure I'll get back into it because I do genuinely love doing it. And whether that's to make money or not, I will want to, you know, continue creating in that regard as well. But yeah, that was such a sweet interaction. It felt really nice. I just feel like this blend is struggling a little bit. I think it's just because of the two shades. They don't line up quite perfectly on the color wheel, but I think it's gonna blend out well enough. I'm pretty happy with it. Just take my time. Honestly, I love how these blended because there's like just a tiny bit of an orange in between them, like a peachy orange because of the pink. It's really cute. I'm pretty happy with that. That gray shade has a lot of fallout. Personally, for me, I don't really care about fallout. It doesn't bother me because I always do my face last anyways, but I do like to note when the fallout is like more noticeable than usual. I think just want to go in with a little bit of setting powder, and I just want to fluff that along the top brow bone area just to kind of make the edges help soften the blend and everything. So just a quick little fluff over, nothing too crazy. And now let's cut the crease. So we're going to go in with our e.l.f. Camo Concealer and just pop a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm going to go in with a flat brush. And then I usually just kind of start by plopping it all over the lid. And then once I start getting closer to where I want that nice sharp line, I'll get a little more precise at that point. So just going nice and slow for this part where I'm like doing that line that I want to be nice and crisp. Okay, so I think what I want to do is start with the yellow, and then I kind of want this shade. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Oh, this one into this one into this one. So Daffodil, Patsy, and then Flora on the outer edge. That's what we're gonna do. So starting with Daffodil, which is that yellow shimmer, and we're just going to, ooh, that's so pretty. And yeah, it does have a bit of red sparkle in it. And I'm just gonna pull it to about a third. I think this would be really cute for the center of a halo eye too, which is something I might do for like my No Pan Left Behind. I also would love to do a palette bingo with all 3 of my Ladybugglow palettes now. I think that'd be so fun. Pick 2, maybe 3 shades from each palette. Because I really liked my palette bingo with just the first 2. So I feel like it'd be fun to pull this one in for something like that as well. Going into Patsy next. This purple, it's so pretty. Just a nice soft like lavender shade. Just want to make sure the edges between the shades are nice and soft as well. It is taking a little bit to build it up, but I think that's because it's over top of a concealer instead of a glitter grasp. So I'm curious to see how it looks on a glimmer grasp as well. It looks nice, it's just a little bit softer than I expected, which is okay. I mean, even if that is what it is on a glitter grasp, that's okay. But I have a feeling it's going to be a little more vibrant if I use a glitter grasp instead of a concealer. Okay, now I want to go into Flora. Flora is that really cool like marble shade. And we're just gonna pop that on this outer edge. Again, it's not as vibrant as I thought it would be, but I really do think that that's the cut crease happening. Because when I swatched them, they were pretty vibrant. So it might just be the way it's laying down over top of the concealer, which is perfectly okay. I'm just touching up those mattes because the sparkle did kind of go out of my line, which doesn't typically happen when I cut my crease, but all right, I'm really liking that. I think I'm gonna leave that lower lash line blank, which is something I've been doing a little bit lately. I'm going on the river, so I don't want anything too crazy for my eyes today. Trying to think if I want to pop something in the inner corner. It's just I already used all the lightest shades in the palette, so maybe I'll use a Glitterly Obsessed. Let me grab one. So I'm thinking Glam Rock. It has like kind of that same goldy yellow vibe. So I think I might throw that in the inner corner and on the brow bone. So I'm just going in with a little bit of my Glimmer Grasp from Unearthlycosmetics. You know, people hate on these Glitterly Obsessed so much. I think it's crazy. Aside from them drying out, I like them. I have way more than I need because, again, they dry out pretty quick, and now I'm trying to use dry ones. But, like, aside from that, I do really like the products. I think that they're such a cute little addition to certain things. Like, tell me that doesn't look pretty. And if you don't think so, that's okay. I won't judge. But I really like how that looks on like an inner corner. All right, I think that's so pretty. That's gonna be it for eyeshadow, but let's pick a waterline color and throw a little mascara on before I hop off to finish the rest of my face. So I was thinking we go in with a dark blue because of this gray blue on this outer edge here. So this is from ColourPop and it's in Outerspace, and I think it'll look really pretty. So we're just gonna pop that on the waterline. Okay, and then I think I actually am going to pull just like haze really tight along that waterline, just because I did kind of smudge the eyeliner and I thought it looked cute, so I just want to intensify it a little bit with that eyeshadow. Now for some mascara, this is my Essence Lash Princess Mascara. It's feeling pretty empty, but every time I use it on my lashes, something comes out, so I'm still trucking away at using it up. Alrighty, I'm just gonna kind of brush those lashes out with a clean spoolie. It is starting to kind of clump my mascara, so... Alright, I'm gonna remove the tape. We'll quickly clean up the fallout just so you guys can kind of see what we're looking at for the makeup look. I am gonna do the lashes and stuff like falsies off camera, just because. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna hop off, finish up the rest of the face, and then I'll come back, show you the completed look, and tell you what my first impressions are of the Flora Mist palette. So I'll be right on back. Alrighty guys, we are back with the nearly completed look. The only other thing I wanted to make sure to do on camera was use the lip gloss that I was also sent. So this is in the shade Verbena. I'm going to be super for real with you guys. I keep ripping the packaging, but it's fine. I never keep it. I'm going to be so for real with you guys. I'm not going to go over everything I used to finish off the look, but I promise it will be down in the description below because I got to finish getting ready to make it to the river on time because we all have a time we're meeting there and I'm running out of time. This is Verbena. It's beautiful. All I have on my lips right now, oh gosh, where is it? Is going to be the Ties Beauty like lip crayon in muted mauve. I wanted something super simple because I'm just going on a river and I wanted to let this be the star of the show for trying this one out. So we're just gonna apply it. I don't like super thick lip gloss. Oh my god, look at that though. That looks incredible. I always feel like lip gloss doesn't have like a ton of longevity, but I'm also not gonna really count it today because I'm literally gonna be on a river. My makeup's not gonna last, but that's okay. I'm just looking for my lip brush so I can blend it out. I'm just gonna use this little pencil brush and I'm just gonna like kind of fade it out into the edges. I think that looks really pretty. Obviously, the thicker you put it on, the more pigment you're gonna get. I don't love a super thick gloss, but I do like that this has those like purple lavender sparkles in it. It's stunning. That is going to be it for today's video though. Like I said, everything else that I used will be listed down below. I really do like how this look turned out. As far as my first impressions on the palette go, I feel like the mattes are on par with what they previously have been from Ladybugglow. Super blendable, good pigment. These shades are a little more muted, but the pigment is still very much there. Easy to blend out, easy to build up in my opinion. The shimmers as well, it's hard to tell. They don't look quite as bam in your face, but I did do a cut crease, and I've noticed a couple palettes do that thing where it's just not quite as intense as if I were to use a glitter grasp or glitter primer or whatever you want to call it. So I'll definitely try the shimmers out with a glitter grasp, do some different types of eye looks. I think this does look stunning even with the shimmers being a little more soft and subtle. They still look absolutely stunning. I am absolutely obsessed. And yeah, I'm excited to see how they perform on different bases. But as of right now, it's definitely on par with what I've tried previously from Ladybugglow. With that said, guys, that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy today's video, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up. It does help my channel out a lot. If you want to see more content from me, you can hit that subscribe button. It basically just bookmarks my channel, so I'm nice and easy to find. If you like this, I already said give me a thumbs up. If you want to hype this video, that will basically push me out for other people to hopefully get to enjoy my content. And if you have any thoughts or opinions, please feel free to leave them down below. Lastly, I do have a code for Ladybugglow if you want to check out their stuff. They have more than just what I used today. They have a whole selection of lip glosses. This one is the most unique in my opinion, but they have quite a few to choose from. They have new lip muds. They have like a cute pair of shorts, only in a size medium. Same with the tank top. So they have some apparel. Yeah, they have Oh, and lip liners, those were so exciting to me. I'm definitely keeping my eye on those. I might pick them up when I have some spending money again. We will see. But yeah, lots to check out. I will leave my code in the corner here. It'll always be in the description box as well. It is affiliated, so I do get a small kickback if you use it. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Ladybugglow for sending this to me. Sorry, I'm in a rush. I want to go to the river. That's it. Have a good one. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye!